Alright, so this is, like I said, 76188 Batman Classic TV series Batmobile, released in 2021 for $30 with 345 pieces and 2 minifigures. Let's just stop talking and jump right into it. Starting off, as always, with the box. In the top left, Lego Batman logo, information about the set, Batman Classic TV series logo there. Here's a picture of the set, the 2 minifigures. There's a picture of Lego Batman and the DC logo. On the top here, there's nothing much going on, except for Batman in the Adam West costume is our scale minifigure. Moving on to the back, you can see another picture of the Batmobile, but this time it's in the classic Batcave. And there's just all the play features you get in the set. First minifigure we're gonna look at is the Joker. Now, remember, this is the 60s Joker, so not in the purple that we all remember, but he does come with this grappling hook build that is we've seen before, but I think always works well. Now, getting into the minifigure itself, I do really like this pink suit that he comes with. So that's very bright, but it works. And as you can see, if we look right down the middle of his face, you can see his mustache is printed on there because the actor didn't want to shave it while filming. But, you know, that's always an important detail. No arm printing or side leg printing. There's a little bit of back printing, but he does have 2 expressions. This one, he looks kind of frustrated, and the other one, he's laughing about a joke that he just told, or that he's attacking the Batman. We'll never know. And our second minifigure here is Adam West's version of Batman, so obviously not in the black or dark gray that we all remember, but this is instead in blue and light gray. So starting off with the cowl here, they added some additional printing with the eyebrows and just over the nose there. And we can pop this off, and you can see there's Mr. Adam West underneath, and it does look like he's wearing goggles because, you know, this cowl piece, it needs white under on the face. But moving on to the torso, not really a whole lot going on, but just classic Batman logos and utility belt. A little bit of printing on the legs, that works well. No arm printing, and of course, it does come with this batarang we've seen a million times. Flipping him over, we can see there's another expression where he's a little frustrated, which does look a little weird with the goggles because his eyes are like right on the goggles. If we flip up the cape, you can see there's a zipper, which I really like the detail there, because Adam West had to zip up the bat suit when he wore it in the 60s, but the utility belt does go all the way around, or at least kind of, but as you can see, there's no utility belt there, but, you know, I think this figure works well. And starting off the build, we do get this little stand here, which we've seen before, just with a different sticker on this tile, which you can pause and read now if you like. But other than that, there's not really much going on. I guess you could spin this if you wanted to. Here's the actual Batmobile itself, and I've always loved this design of the Batmobile. I think it works well with the red and the black. But let's talk about these wheels for a second. There are 4 of these 1x1 printed tiles in the silver. And yeah, those are prints, not stickers, like a lot of this other part of the sets are. But like that part there is a sticker. But let's just move to the front. And you can see there's another sticker here on the hood. 2 stud shooters, which you could take off and remove if you wanted to, but I think it looks a little bit better with the stud shooters there. Again, more of the 1x1 printed tiles for the wheels. And like on the other side, this, not sure exactly what this piece is called, but it's 1x4 something with a sticker on there of the classic Batman logo. If we flip it around to the back, you can see the 2, I'm not sure what these exactly are called, wings maybe? You can move them a little bit, but I wouldn't really risk it. They're kind of fragile, so just be careful with that. 2 more stickers on the back here, and I messed one up, so we're not going to talk about that anymore. But moving on into the cockpit, you can see there's this illegal building technique up here, or technically might be not illegal, but if we notice, there's a 1x1 clip there, and it's holding that vent piece. If I can get it to focus, there you go. So that might be illegal, might not, because I feel like that puts a little bit of stress on the piece. But I could be wrong. Lego designed the set, so they would know. If we move over this arch here, You can see there's a cone piece there, and a little bit of exhaust, maybe, right there in the silver. And we can also flip this up for a little bit of storage, but it's really only gonna fit your batarang and nothing else. Moving on into the cockpit, you can see I fucked up another sticker there, but that's okay, which says, if I can read it upside down, it says monitor, and there's a couple of switches there. But moving to the other side, so I don't have to look at it anymore, there's another sticker that says rockets, and you can just, Batman would be able to press it and just launch rockets out of the back. There's a phone there, a steering wheel, and there is plenty of space for Batman and I guess the Joker to fit in the Batmobile, because Robin is not included in the set, sadly. Now, what do I think about the set? I think it looks really good. I think there's a little bit of customizability in the set where you can take off the stud shooters and just make it smooth all the way across. But I do really like this set, actually. Yeah, there's something about the 60s series that I've always loved. Maybe it's just that it's different, but, you know. One thing I don't like about this set is that it's a Batmobile, and the two main characters of the show, Batman and Robin, there's only one of them. You know, Batman is the only hero in the set. But you do get a Joker in it, so that's kind of like, okay, you know, maybe that kind of makes up for it, but I guess there's not really like a market for 60s Lego sets either. They kind of just make them, you know, whenever they feel like it. It's not like the Dark Knight where there's one on shelves at all times, like the UCS Tumbler or the playsets that we've covered before. So maybe that's why, but you know, I'm gonna give this set, let's see, I think an 8 out of 10 sounds fair. Yeah, 8 out of 10.